music now. Okay. So we can officially start. Good evening, both professors here, only two, and Steve. Here's my partner, Jordan Rickett. This is also my friend, Tom Ho. They are here to help me for the presentation. So this presentation is regarding to street sausage business. So yes, it's very straightforward business, fast food. Okay, this is me. My name is Andy-Hsieh. I've been working in hospitality for a couple of years, nearly 96. Now it's, I don't know how many years, so be it. Facebook at least. So, as you can see, got 5,000 friends. Where's my friends? But anyway, I got quite a lot of people following me. So you can't really add me anymore, so yeah, I'll go out. So should be able to convince people to invest money. Oh, this is our logo, very simple mathematic. This is the idea based on my teacher, Max Lopez, myself, and street sausage business inspiration equal Mandy Stone. Simple mathematics. That's it. Next. This is our location. Well, I use a temporary location where I stay at the moment, 70 Mary Street, CBD of Brisbane. So it's a very convenient anyway. And then we will be running both software and hardware approaching both kitchen and ambience to present to our customers. Okay, next, thank you. As you can see, this is our mission statement. And then this is our vision statement. For instance, our vision statement, five-star hotel chef decided sausage roll coordination with the 5-star street food prices for all Mandy's 5-star patrons. And then, for instance, this is our objective, to increase the revenue of Mandy stock by at least 8 to 10% in 2 years through branding and marketing coordination. Next, thank you. I like those photos. Yes, this is our product and service and street food business concept. It's based on our specialized product and also high service quality, and then along with the 5-star rating, we'll be coordinate with the Brisbane City Council and follow the regulation here. Next, thank you. That's Ian's favorite, sustainability, but unfortunately we don't have too much time. Well, due to this, it's a very small business, so in the beginning we are just trying to maintain something really basic, like a food safety practice or menu item innovation, make something more healthier or less salt, etc. And in the future, if we got enough financial funding, we can hopefully move on to fast 6, according to Dunphy's 6 fast. This is our SWOT analysis. Everyone knows what SWOT like. So, well, for example, our strengths, Mandy stock focus on sustaining and generating repeat business through public relation and reputation. Andy-Hsieh brand. Next, when I say next, please. Pesto, for instance, legal. Queensland government does not have many. So many restrictions and penalties for both foreigner and local, investors. Next, please. Okay, we will be applying the marketing matrix through.
Hey Andy, is this copy for me too?
Yep. Product, price, promotion, and distribution. And then next. Okay, those are our target market. For instance, students, they are looking good. Pub drinkers, they're almost too easy. Working class, well, people gotta eat. It doesn't matter where they come from, what they do. And others are others. People are people at the end of the day. As long as they pay for our sausage, we're happy to give our sausage away to them anyway. And then we also have an objective for Mandy stock. Again, it's increase sales on Mandy stock product 10 to 12% each year for the future 3 years. Next, thank you. So I will be passing the following part to Mr. Ho. He will be demonstrating all the strategy part. for this particular presentation.
So as you can see, we have a table saying that we have to compare with fast food chains such as McDonald's, Hungry Jack's. And there's two columns says the similarity, essentially similarity. For example, similarity in prices, efficiency, this similarities being menu, concept, and packaging. And the strategy environmental scaling of many store marketing, for instance, Brisbane street food environment. Brisbane street food environment will welcome a new form of street food to provide local or traveler a wider range of selection. Strategy covers 5 focuses: analysis of many store marketing plan, for instance, bargaining power of the customer. Customers are very careful with the price and how much you can do to the boundaries and industry turnover. Bargaining power of the customer, in this case, is quite low. Next, please.
She's hard.
In the overview of many store human resource plan, we will be focusing on topics such as recruitment, selection, orientation, and on-job training. As you can see, there's a diagram of analysis of many store internal and external recruitment.
This is our executive chef, Max Lopez.
Where the advantages and disadvantages are listed below. Next one. And here we have another chart of the classification of staff level of many stock listed below. Overview of many stock operational plan. For instance, such as development of many stock engineering concepts. Menu engineering indication of many stock, as you can see the diagram below. For instance, star, that's for high market share and high profitability. And for this case, is American dog. Menu engineering analysis of menu stock. As many stocks, menu engineering strategy is based on a la carte menu and composite menu. The a la carte menu style is identically popular and practical for any type of food business in managing aspects such as portion control, cost control, and most significantly sustaining higher market share in the trend. And here's a chart for many stock operational system. And here's a table for many stocks employment structure and another chart for many stock operational chart. Risk recognition and risk reduction of menu stock. According to the Hazard analysis and critical control point HACCP practice Australia, risk recognition simply means to identify, assess, and manage a risk. And listed below we have a topic with a couple of topics. For instance, food hygienic and safety recall risks such as
Cross contamination, like double handling, overhandling, you don't wash your hand all the time before you serve food, as simple as this.
Thank you. And I'll be passing it like to Jordan.
Thank you very much, Tom. I'm Jordan. I'll be covering the financial analysis of Mandy's dogs. All the figures we'll be using in these financial analyses are based on Australian dollars, of course. We have a variety of models we're using to do the financial analysis for Mandy's dogs, including cash flow statements, income statements. I get to
Okay,
break-even analysis of Mandy's dogs, income statement analysis, balance sheet analysis, and cash flow statement analysis, all of which are projected figures, of course, from the years 2015 to 2017. Next slide, please. This is our simulated break-even analysis of Mandy's dogs.
This should be just automatically.
It's got a loop, yeah, just looping. Yeah, that's okay, guys. I'm reading from your presentation anyway, so that's all right.
Here we're taking into account fixed and variable costs as well as our revenue, and we have a projected break-even point within, I believe, the first year of operation. We expect to break even. Of course, not trying to make a profit, just to make sure we minimize our losses and try and grow the business. The gross profits of this establishment are estimated to be equal to $0, as I said, just to minimize costs. In order to summarize this particularly simulated break-even analysis of Mandy's dogs, an accurate improvement of variable costs and revenue is assumed, such as economies of scale as we continue to grow our business and we find more suppliers. And by applying the assistance of cost minimizing, we can make proper decisions based on our revenue and cost concerns of Mandy's dogs. And we'll be able to control the operational funds much more easily. Next slide, please.
What happens if you don't hit the break even in 12 months?
If that occurs, it'll just take slightly longer. I don't think it'll be of huge concern. We have a macro-oriented strategy, so we're looking further on into the future for further projected growth rather than just a short-term investment.
So what's the biggest risk in not hitting the break-even point at that time?
You understand that, Andy?
Yeah, then maybe we have to take a concern to exit the business, or maybe ask more like investor to back us out with cash. And due to I got a lot of connections in Asia and also Australia, so I think there are a few people who are willing to let me know.
So you've got some cash backing?
Yes, cash from bank side, like a backup. And also, well, we got a loan from like my property in Asia, so that's a backup. So it's quite valuable as assets.
So what's the biggest problem then in hitting the break even? The number of product that you sell, or the cost of buying the product?
All right, let's say the cost, probably say approximately. No, I think cost is not important because we get a supply, get a flat rate. And then let's say we sell, like say, $10 per set, like combo menu, chips, hot dog, and everything. And then we are looking for wood, very conservatively, say around 80 carton per day. That's our average per carton these days in the whole hospitality at the moment. So let's say I make, say, 1 gram per day. For example, there are 365 days a year. So I'm looking for making, say, around, say, $300,000 because there'll be fixed costs and everything. So that is a good figure anyway. It's very conservative. If I'm not able to make it, I better close down business.
This is our simulated income statement for Andy's dogs. 2015, we are predicting $982,000 in revenue. For the next 3 years, the highest contribution is predicted to be from food. The expected contribution figures from the outlets are shown in diagram above. The forecasting of the year 2015 has begun with seasonal trends, which indicate that it's a low season for business through winter, and we expect it to pick up during summer when there are more public holidays and people are out willing to spend more money. The annual food and beverage contribution of Mandy's dogs is estimated to be $982,000 in 2015, $1,070,300 in 2016, $1,164,000 in 2017. The approximate cost of the sales for the department will be around $343,000 in 2015, and we are expecting the approximate cost to be $440,600 in 2017. Consequently, the food and beverage contribution of Mandy's dogs is expected to be increased over the advanced promotion plans and growing number of covers. Basically, we're intending to funnel more of our revenue back into reinvesting in the business and growing the business as a whole, rather than trying to make a short-term buck.
So you're going to go from 0 to $1 million in 1 year, but only 10% next year?
No, not quite exactly though. Let's say if we make, say, 300,000 revenue per year, let's say you let me say 100,000 for example, you can get that 10% out of our revenue, say $30,000 per year. So that's our plan.
You're showing on that graph before, 2015 was just short of $1 million.
Oh yeah, because that one is like second year, right? Final the third year, right? We expect to add all the figure up within 3 years to become $1 million. It's like 3 years revenue in total revenue.
This is our simulated balance sheet analysis of Mandy's dogs.